your ancestors, things of that nature, all right? So what is there to know for my fire signs? What is there to know for my fire signs? What is there to know for my fire signs? I do see fire with y'all, so obviously, but there's an energy here where you're allowing yourself to be free. Okay, you're allowing yourself to express yourself here. Yeah, I feel like you've left certain things behind, old beliefs, okay, about yourself, others' beliefs of you. You left that, okay. You're allowing yourself to be you're allowing yourself to be free. It is safe for you to be free. Okay, Six of Swords again keeps showing up here. Okay, so yeah, that's what I feel. It's like you're in your own space, you're in your own energy, you're confident again. You're tapped into your gifts, those types of things. All right, I feel like this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, embracing who you truly are. Okay, something you were hiding, okay, about yourself, is what I'm getting. All right, we have Empress. Yeah, there's something here, how you treat yourself. Okay, you treat yourself differently these days. Okay, something just clicked. Okay, something just said, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself like I'm a queen, or I'm a queen or a king, or an emperor, or an empress, right? All right, and who cares who likes me, who doesn't, right? That's like the energy. Like, you will have supporters, you will have people that enjoy your vibe. Okay, we have an emperor card here, so yeah, some of y'all became an emperor and empress, realize that's what we are. All right, so yeah, five of swords here. So you just decided that, all that time you spend maybe being bored or feeling stuck, you could do something about it. Okay, you could do something about this. Like, you don't have to sit in this energy, you don't have to be in this energy. You have a choice. I feel like, okay, that's what you realize, that you have a choice here to think differently, okay, to view things differently, to view yourself differently. It's a 5, so 5 is Mercury. Okay, Mercury is your mind, it's your thoughts, it's your ideas. And these all reflect who you are, how you feel. So you decided to change that, because look at this person here. This person's just laying there doing nothing. So it's like, if you allow these perceptions or these projections to overpower you, then that's obviously what they want, right? So you need to do the opposite. Take charge, take everything back. Okay, that's what I see here, because I feel like there's something about people trying to bind you, or trying to send stuff here. These swords feel like something that was sent by other people. Okay, a lot of negative projections, perceptions being projected towards you to make you feel that way, to make you feel stuck, like you can't do something. But you pretty much can do something about it. Okay, you decided to do something about it now, like taking responsibility for this. Okay, that's what I'm hearing at Page of Cups. So something changed. Okay, you decided to love yourself more. You decided to love everything about you. Okay, your light and your dark, is what I'm seeing here. The second house is your self-worth and your self-love. Okay, how you make and spend that, your money, what you invest in. Okay, you invested in you again. That's where you went from this 5 of Swords to this. Okay, you decided to, okay, I'm just going to invest in me, and who cares, right? And who cares about all this? It's still up to me. I still have control over this. That's literally what it is. Yeah. I feel like with the 7 of Swords here in the 3rd house of your thoughts, your communication, your mind, childhood to young adult years. All right. your siblings, your neighbors, your hometown. So I feel like it's an accumulation of all these things. It's almost like you want to become the product of the environment. And also here, there's a lot of ideas, a lot of things you want to show people here. Okay, a lot of things that are gifts given by spirit. Okay, spiritual gifts here. All right, that you've been thinking of showcasing, showing people, like, reaching people that share similar gifts as you. I feel like connecting to those people. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy. Like you just been keeping all of these abilities, these gifts, these ideas to yourself, because this is what you're used to. You're programmed to do this, to keep everything kind of off to the side. Oh, I'll tend to it later. I'll do that sometime. But the time is now. Like that's the energy. I feel like that's where something clicked, where the time is now. You don't need to be putting things off to the side anymore, okay? Especially when it comes to your talents, abilities, when you're trying to connect. You need to share those, because you're going to meet people that have the similar gifts, type of thing, okay? We have the Nine of Wands here in the fourth house, family, home, and the emotions. So you've been very closed off from the world lately. You've been very, or, at least before something clicked. Okay, I feel like what's the point of doing this if it's not going to pay off? Or like there's just a fear of it not materializing, the fear of not reaching the people that you want to reach. It's going to reach people. You just have to get out of your shell. You have to get out of this mode of woe me, poor me. Like there's an energy where it's like a victim mentality type thing, a lack mentality that you pushed yourself out of. Okay, that your ancestors, maybe these are programming from your ancestors too, that were in this kind of energy where it was woe me, poor me, like a victim of your circumstances type energy. Okay, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You can create better circumstances. You can create a better situation, scenario here. You always can change that, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, that you can create a different outcome to this. It doesn't have to be like this. It won't be like this. Okay, nines are assertiveness. Nine is Mars energy. So Mars is, like I mentioned, it's very assertive. It makes things happen in the physical realm, the 3D realm. Okay, the things that are needed as a part of the manifestations, the part of the changes you want to envision here. Okay, I feel like you got out of this mentality of, oh, this I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of that. Like, excuse me, that you said, I'm just going to change things instead of feeling sorry for myself. Like, that's the energy, okay? That's what it feels like. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Okay, you just started getting, I just feel like you've been making moves. You've been making moves without telling people anything. You're just doing it, okay? And you're getting excited about it. And you're starting, we'll see results. You're just getting, instead of doubting, you became just a person that just believes in themselves again, is reclaim themselves again, type of thing. It's like, why is this person so happy? Why is he so happy? Why is she so happy? They don't need to know that. This is for you to know, and that's it. Okay, I feel like you've created a space or a world here, a reality that not anybody can just be in. Okay, is what I'm getting. Like there's something about you creating a sacred energy, a time. Almost you create like a schedule on your energy. Like you created something where from this time to this time you're doing your own thing. This time you talk to other people. But then after a certain time, it's like, okay, back to me again. So your energy is harder to access, is what I'm getting. Okay, your energy is not easily accessible, and that I feel like that's helping. That's helping you realize that a lot of the things you were feeling, the approach, the perceptions, it was not even yours. It was to keep you stuck, and then once you pull back and just created this sacred space, it's like an energy of complete opposite, a 360 Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. You did just a complete 360 in energy here. Okay, your energy just shifted just out of nowhere because you decided to. Okay, a lot of healing. I see a lot of chakra, like chakra work, working on your chakras. That like like it realigned you. Okay, because you needed that time away, and now you realize what was causing this perception, this victim mentality, this lack mentality that you were having, instead of just changing circumstances. Normally, you're a person that could be very assertive and makes things exactly. Time is now. That's literally what the fire signs are in right now. The time is now. There's no when is it going to be the time. It's now. You know, some of you are already on this timeline already. Some of you are being pushed to your highest timeline. You know, if you don't do something, it's going to push you onto it, spirit. Yeah, we have the magician, the sixth house. All right, sixth house is your work, job, your routine, your health. Um, exactly. I feel like because Tuesday is associated with Mars, so so. But yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. This is the energy like where I feel like gotten back to what you do on a daily basis. Um, this is what I'm getting. Okay, but I just see like this energy where you got back to it. You realize what you have to do. Like there's a plan here. You're planning. I'm getting energy of planning. Like what you're doing on a daily basis, what you're going to start doing now, and what you're going to start doing months from now type of energy. Okay, is what I feel. Fire signs. There's an energy like that here. You're setting out new routines. You're getting things organized. You're getting your health back up. You're getting all these things that were there before you fell into this energy of this lack mindset. Um, because it's like you're accumulating resources. Using the resources around you, the tools around you, to do this because you have enough. You've always had the power, is what I'm hearing. You've always had the power to do this, and I feel like you may have given your power away too much. Maybe 6 months ago or 6 weeks ago. Okay, 6 days ago. All right. Like I feel that like you may have given your power away too much, and you weren't thinking clearly or something like that. All right. That's what I feel. So that's what I'm seeing here. And we have Five of Wands, like I mentioned, you had to separate. Okay, you were surrounded by a lot of these types of energies. Five of Wands. Five is Mercury once again. Right, taking control. Because a lot of the connections you may have had or were surrounded with, or you may have to be around a lot of the time, affected you in a way where you didn't understand if it was you or it was them. But fire signs, I just see like this complete shift in your energy, a complete shift of, okay, this is the ball has always been in your court. It's never been in the other person's court. It's never been in the other energy's court. You've always had the opportunity to take chances or shoot your shot per se. I don't know why I'm getting something like with a basketball or something or sports, like taking that shot, not being afraid to shoot. Kind of like equivalent of somebody like that's wide open, like in basketball, like it's wide open shot. Why don't you take the shot? Like that kind of energy. Okay, this is where you're heading towards, where you are in already. All right. I just feel like there are so many projected energies bouncing off of you, you absorbing it, you taking on too much and not having trouble distorting that, distinguishing that, I should say. Because you reach a certain level of vibration where it just becomes very natural for you to withdraw when you need to and focus. I feel like, okay, there's something more spiritually guided here. Okay. Um, you just got out of a funk. Like you were just feeling stuck. Like you ran into a wall and you don't know how to get through the wall, but not realizing there's a door over here, walking over that way a little bit further, type of thing. All right, that's what I feel. You found out what was causing your issues, your intuition and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, we have 6 of Wands in the placement of the 8th house. 8th house deals with our spiritual growth, our evolution, our change, shared assets, inheritance, all right, in-laws. It symbolizes loss, okay, death, secrets, okay. You found out the secret to success. Like there's something about the secret to success. You figured it out. You figured out what your secret to success is. All right, and it's going to stay a secret. All right, I feel like your secret to success needs to stay a secret. But you're figuring out the ingredients. Okay, you're figuring out what it takes to be successful, or what it means to be truly in your power, truly in your energy, truly to be in this 6 of Wands here. Okay. This is you're going to do something where you're going to be known for this. You're going to be known for this in a way. It's more in a spiritual sense, but it's going to be very spiritual to you. It's going to have a spiritual connection either way. Even if it's not really spiritual, it will have a spiritual connection somehow, some way, because this is the way it works for you, because it's different for everybody. The secret to success is different for everybody. Don't let these coaches fool you into thinking that the secret to success is just one technique or one way. It's not. It's different for everybody. And that's what I feel like you figured out, that the only things that you need to listen to are your own guidance, okay? Your guidance should be above everything. Okay, your inner guidance should be the strongest, the one you trust the most. Okay, not somebody else's. Okay, and some people, you obviously mean well. You can get guidance, and that's okay, but don't depend on it. Okay, depend on yourself. Is like what I'm getting. Depending on yourself to make this change, to formulate this plan, organize things like that. Okay, that's what I see. Holding yourself up high for once. Instead of looking for people to hold you up high, you hold yourself up high. Okay, that's the secret. I feel like that's part of the secret. That's like you hold yourself up high to high standards, and then you meet it, or spirit wants you to meet it. Okay, yeah, the Emperor. Like I mentioned, there's some type of it's a 360, complete reversal of how you felt 9 months ago, or 9 weeks ago, 9 days ago. Okay, this is fire sign energy, but this could also be Libra, Cancer, Capricorn energy as well, because it's typically is cardinal energy to me. You could have all those cardinal energies in your chart too, or you're associated with a Libra or a Cancer or a Capricorn in some way, and they're all helping you in some way on this journey or something like that, or their wisdom has helped you or something. Like this 9th house is wisdom. All right, so 9th house is your higher education. It's your long distance travel. It's your open-mindedness. Okay, it's taking steps out of your comfort zone. It's all those things. And I feel like you've had a main mentor. You've had a main type of guy, a sense of guidance, or somebody with wisdom that has helped you, is what I'm feeling. Okay, because I know Sagittarius tends to be the one relaying the wisdom, but I feel like you are a seeker, to learn always. You're always a student as well. So you're always learning. It's kind of like a clean slate type of thing, where you don't, anything that you knew up to this point is like you just said, I'm going to start over. What I knew up to this point, I'm going to allow spirit to just take it, and you've been listening here. The divine says you've been listening. Okay. It's completely different. Your energy's changed. And this is a 4. Okay. Excuse me. Number 4 is the planet Uranus. It's unexpected events. It's individuality. It's who you are. It's like your uniqueness. Okay, so there's something you're tapping into. Makes you unique. Okay, And you know that now, okay? And that's what you're embodying more. You're tapping into that sense of individuality, the sense of self, all right? Yeah, Hierophant. So we have this in the 10th house. 10th house is your career, it's your past, it's time, it's karma. So I feel like, you know, there were some outdated beliefs or beliefs of yourself that certainly were keeping you from being at a certain point, because this is a red. The color red is very like Mars energy, okay? It's very assertive. So the things you've done in the past weren't working anymore, especially when it comes to a certain type of particular path. You realize that it's time for a new path, okay? Because a 5 is Mercury. This is a 5. So 5 is Mercury. This is your ideas. This is a mutable energy. 5 is a mutable energy. It always changes, and you allow yourself to change. You allow yourself to think differently, approach something differently. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. It's a lot of red here. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Hierophant. So you're very assertive. Okay, I feel like you don't have issues being assertive, but it's like the way you do something, or you know, the strategy is changing for you. Okay, the strategy had to change because your path changed. I feel like, all right, because these outdated beliefs weren't getting you anywhere. Okay, the keys were no longer working on these doors you're trying to open. Okay, the keys don't fit in that door. You need to find the new keys to success, the new keys to you, the new keys to everything. Finding that secret this is the biggest theme for you fire signs. Is a theme. It's like the keys to success. You figured out what it is, or you're in that process of it. What makes you successful? What do you need to do differently that can reach a new level of success in this new path? Okay. Yeah, Princess of Swords. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is very, very prevalent, very relevant. Okay, person that could be younger than you. Okay, it feels like it's a Princess of Swords. So this person could be slightly younger than you. Okay, but I feel like this person is just as strong as you, mentally strong as you. Has helped you get through a lot of things, helped you keep motivated, helps support you in this whole thing. This person has been there for you for a long time. It feels the last 11 months. Some of y'all 11 years. If you've been in a relationship with this person for that long, it feels like the number 11 is very relevant. Okay, it just feels like a relevant energy, like a life path 11, or like they see 11, or you see 11, or you both see it, or you see 1111 or 111 or something. There's something about a life path 11 person here that impacts you. Okay, fire signs, a life path 11 air sign person here. Okay, has hit their own sense of uniqueness, their own sense of like they are their own person as well. They have strong beliefs or strong opinions or a strong influence over others and yourself. Okay, but it's like in a good way. It's like helping you go after certain things, help you, motivate you per se. Something about birds is significant here. Okay, so like a hawk or a cardinal, you know, you could be seeing those types of birds. You could be seeing just symbolism of birds. All right, that's what I feel. There's something about a air sign person that's a life path 11 that's very significant to you. That is going to be, the bond between you and this person is going to get stronger. Okay, or you'll meet somebody that you'll have a strong bond with that is these things. That is a water, almost said water sign. So you could have water in your chart, or they have water in their chart or something, and you know, you could be meeting somebody like this, you know, or if you know this person, you already know who I'm talking about. Okay, we have the Hermit here. So yeah, you're coming out of the Hermit mode. You've been like kind of in the background. 12th house is spirituality. 12th house is your solitude, your life behind closed doors. It's your hidden enemies. It's spirit world, dreams. Okay, So I feel like there's something about your dreams too. Okay, there's something about your connection to spirit is it's something that's just come natural now. Like there's something about you and spirit. There's something natural here. It's like second nature now. You don't like second guess spirit. You just kind of you go with spirit now. Okay, it may have been difficult for you a year ago to follow spirit and what spirit was trying to tell you, but it's not that hard anymore. I feel like okay. You know, there's like I mentioned, this energy just shifted out of nowhere, just like changed because you decided no more of this, okay? No more of this lack stuff. Why am I not receiving something? Why am I not, whoops, sorry, I'm just trying fixing something here in the back. There we go. There we are. Sorry, I'm over here trying to fix something on my altar here. Oh my gosh, y'all, sorry. But anyway, I just feel like balance is a very important thing to you, fire signs. It's important to have balance. It's important to stay focused on your energy levels. Okay. I feel a lot of alone time is perfect for y'all because I feel like you grab attention, or people always seeking your guidance, is what I feel like. There's a lot of people that seek your guidance on a daily basis, it feels like, okay? And you have that connection to spirit, so you want to relay that to people. But sometimes you just are not in that energy to do it. And that's okay. And that's what spirit is teaching you as well. Okay, balancing between yourself and other people, that kind of thing. Okay. There could be a Virgo that's very prominent in your life, or you're connected to. Okay, a Virgo energy as well is coming in. All right, I see something like that. The color blue could be significant as well. Blue is throat chakra. Okay, speaking your truth. You could have air in your big three or your big six. Okay, as well. That's what's coming through here as well. Fire signs, it's just the energy here where you figured out the ingredients to success, and that's a lot of alone time, a lot of time with spirit, a lot of just making moves, and a lot of just putting out those ideas that you've been holding out on. Okay, there's something about you holding out on something. You were at least, you're showcasing something new, or will be soon, like something that's going on in the background, but you're about to present that to the world at some point. I feel like maybe in the next 3 weeks or 3 months. Even three is very significant. 3 is taking chances. Okay, 3 is Jupiter, so Jupiter is all about taking chances because it has big aspirations. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but it co-rules Pisces. So those, like I mentioned, so this is obviously fire sign reading, but Pisces is very prominent and is very significant too, as well. And taking some sort of leap of faith here, some sort of chance, something you've been thinking about for a while here. And it's about to be out there in the next 3 months or 3 weeks. Okay. 3 is divine child. Okay. 3 is creative energy. It's very creative. So I feel like you guys are very creative in when you are focusing your energy in healthy ways, you create stuff. You are creating something. All right. Is what I feel like. There's something about you, instead of you being here like this, you now are creating something. Now you are just fulfilling those ideas, not just like, hey, things are just going to come to you. Like that's the energy. I feel like you realize things are just coming to you like you thought, because there's something that you need to do. Okay, there's an idea or ideas that are needing to be out there that will bring it. And you have all of the support here. Okay, you have one person, you have 2 people. Look, there's 2 people here. The Princess of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, you have some strong energies that have a head on their shoulders. Okay, they're very sort of themselves. Okay, very wise. Know how to balance their energies as well. Okay, is what I feel. from here. Let's do another, use another tarot deck here. Okay, let's see. But yeah, fire signs, I just see a lot of this. You just shifted your energy out of something real quick and just started to put your ideas out, or will soon. Okay, so let's tap into this here some more. Do one more spread here. Make sure to like this live, y'all. Make sure to share. Okay, make sure to follow me if you're not following me already. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, thecapenergytarot, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cap Visions. All right, I just posted some videos over there. All right, so, but let's see what else, fire signs. But yeah, I see you, fire signs. You are very much shift a whole mindset here. You shifted something. It's a 360 of energy that shifted from a year ago. Okay, your energy is not the same as it was a year ago. We'll say that. Yeah, shift in energy, the hangman. All right, your mindset was, you were all over the place. You were upside down. Okay, old things weren't working. All right, we have the magician trying to come out here. Okay, definitely taking control of this whole situation. You just took control and said, I'm taking this, I'm shifting it now, you know, because you I don't know, there's an energy of procrastination even, okay, that you had, is what I'm picking up here. Procrastination. There's certain things that need to be out there, okay, certain ideas that will bring you what you are asking. All right, that's what I'm seeing. But that's what I'm seeing. We have Nine of Swords here, you know, a couple times split, because I have two tarot decks meshed together, y'all, so that's why you see the same cards here from two different tarot decks. I mesh them together, makes the readings more interesting. All right, so let's see here, fire signs. So yeah, you're breaking past barriers here. There was a lot of subconscious stuff, subconscious fears of how things should come in, or what you need to do, or something like that, or how you think manifestation works, or something, you know, for you anyway. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So you just said, you're taking this and you're running with it. You know, you have confidence in something here. You have confidence in this idea. You have confidence in this thing that requires you to do this solo for now. And you'll meet people along the way, type of energy, okay? The first house is your identity. It's your physical appearance. It's your perception, how you perceive others. So your perception, like I mentioned, changed here. A page is a new energy, okay? Between the ages of 20 and 30, okay? 20 to 35 energy. That's what I see. Yeah, we have 10 of Pentacles. Second house is your worth, your values, how you make it spend money, resources. So what you're investing in, okay? Like what you, especially in it, this also applies to time. Like your time that you invest in, like you're investing in creative endeavors now, and creative things that help you grow, okay, that surround you with like-minded type things that align with you, your values and stuff, doing those types of things. Your community, your support system, okay. You have quite a bit of a support system, it feels like, fire signs. You have a big support system, okay. Yeah, we have Three of Swords in the third house. Third house is thoughts, communication, mind. It's your ideas, it's your childhood, young adult years, it's your siblings, it's your hometown. All right. So a lot of outdated things from your childhood, I feel like. Childhood, young adult years, early 20s, like those types of beliefs that you had, regarding these things, regarding how you move, how you think, how others view you and think of you. I mean, there's something about you're coming across, or you're seeing people from like your childhood or something more. I feels like people that are, you know, that knew you when you were or like a decade ago or something, 15 years ago, whatever. Those types of things. Those things that bring back those memories. I know something about memories is coming through here. Something about memories of people that knew you from your childhood, okay? That could be a best friend, it could be an old classmate or something, old coworker, or whatever it is. All right, something about those, releasing those is what I'm seeing. Something just cleaning everything, just anything that has an attachment to an old version of you, you're just cleaning that up, okay? So yeah, judgment. So judgment in the fourth house. Fourth house is your ancestors, it's your family, it's your home, it's your ancestors. Okay, you have there's a calling here, your life's calling, your divine's calling. It's you're answering it. Something you've been called to do, and there's no time to waste. Literally, I just heard no time to waste. Like you may feel like you wasted a lot of your time not focusing on this sooner, but there's no such thing as wasting your time. There's no such thing as I should have done this differently, I should have done that. It's all a part of this walk, this journey, this difficult path that could be at times. But you're being called to it at the time you need to be called to it. Now it's time. You're in the energy. You're ready for it. You're ready for this calling. Okay, there's no more in the background. There's no more of that kind of stuff. Now it's more answering this call, answering what the divine wants you to do. Okay. So yeah, the magician. So yeah, you decided to take this now. It's decided to live and embrace this purpose, embrace this calling. The fifth house is your life purpose. Okay, it's your higher self. So your higher self is very much communicating with you. Okay, it's like your energy is your higher self. It's like you moving with your higher self. It feels like, okay, your higher self could be the color red, I'm getting. Okay, your higher self resonates with the red color a lot. Like you may be wearing red a lot more. You may be drawn to that type of color, or shades of red, or maroon, or ruby red, or sapphire, or something like that. Something with fire and flames. Okay, because you guys are fire signs, so I feel like you understand that your flames are your guidance. Your higher self is a flame. Your higher self is some type of flame. Okay, you can work with fire. You like candles or something, or there's something about fire, the element of fire. Okay, that's coming through a lot. The sun, too. Okay, with this yellow. And yellow, it tends to be a happy color. It tends to be a color that's very content with who they are, and where they're headed. Okay, and I feel like now you have a sense of contentment. Now you're good. Now you feel good because you are shifting things. It's time for a shift. Like you shifted. Excuse me, confirmation burp. It's time for you to shift things in your favor, because you always had this ability, but you just realized it. You barely just realized this, and maybe you fell off with this type of energy, but now here you are again. But this is a totally different new fire sign. It's a totally different new Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type vibe, okay? That's what I see. Something like everything is infinite. Everything is connected. Like there's an energy of understanding that everything is connected. You're connecting to spirit, and everything else connects itself. You know, like the webs intertwining. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities more often now. Something about roses here. Maybe you're like, there's something about a hawk and an eagle. Wow. Yeah, hawk and the eagle is those higher perspective energies, and that relates to leadership and to protection and seeing things a lot different than before. So that's definitely the energy, because that's what I've been picking up here with fire signs. Just the total shift in energy, a shift in perspective. Seeing it differently will change everything, because you have the ability to change everything. Okay, fire signs, there's nothing more to it than that. It's quite simple for you. Very straightforward for you. Act on your passions. Okay, you're right in alignment now with it. You're on your way, basically. You will be there soon enough. Okay, so there's no rush here either. So we have Ten of Swords. So like I mentioned, there's some things that have you've worked through. Okay, you've worked through a lot here the last 6 days, 6 weeks. Okay, 6 months even. All right, because six houses: your work, your job, your routine, your health. Okay, so you realize what was keeping you stuck, what was keeping you, why your health was bad, why you weren't organized. You figured out those things. You work through it. It's like, for me, it just gives me like energy of working through chakras here, because it's like the swords are in every point of the chakra in the body, physical body, because there's more than seven, but at least in the physical body, there's seven. Seven main ones per se. A lot of chakra work here I pick up. Okay, on a daily, like there's something about your daily shadow work, because there's the color black here. It just gives me like an energy of shadow work here, knowing that you needed to confront certain things, that certain things just can't go on here, that can't just linger in your energy field and your body. Okay, that's what was causing a lot of disruption too. That's what I feel. Yeah, seven. Almost said Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. In the seventh house of your one-on-one relationships, your business partnerships, your contracts, open enemies. Okay, so you were going through a sense of illusion, like people, you couldn't see things clearly. You had trouble seeing things clearly. You had trouble seeing people for who they are. You had trouble. Now you're seeing through that smoke and mirrors that people present to you, telling you, pushing narratives. Okay, people are pushing narratives towards you, about you, saying things about you, twisting the stories about you, pushing the narrative about you, pushing the whole, they did this, they did that, they did this, you did this, you did that, but that's not you anymore. Like there's something that have you've released, that you have grown from that. Okay, so a lot of things, I feel like you deal with is like other people's projections and perceptions of you. That's the thing you struggled with a lot. Fire signs, a lot of the needing some type of validation from other people, a lot. That was unhealthy. Okay, and people were projecting you in not such a good light, right? And they just, because they want to perpetuate things and get people to believe them and all that stuff. But I feel like that's you decided to cut through that. Okay, decided not to believe those, and people can believe whatever they want type energy. All right. So yeah, Devil card. So yeah, you figured out who was who was secretly benefiting off of you. Now I figured I feel like who was secretly benefiting off of you. Now I feel like you figured out something. You figured out that there's certain energies that just benefit off of just being around you without actually doing anything about themselves, type of thing. All right. That's what I feel here with this devil energy. There's something too where people could be doing some type of magic or something, or some type of binding spells to you, trying to keep you stuck, trying to, so you won't receive something that you're supposed to receive, delaying it or preventing it. Something like that is coming through for you fire signs. A lot of, like, you are meant to have a lot of, there's a huge inheritance. It could be literal inheritance with money. It could be an inheritance of gifts, inheritance of wealth, spiritual gifts, divine counterpart, things that you are meant for. They're trying to bind you to something that will keep you from, like, getting to those things. They'll bind you to some type of energy, or some type of toxic energy, toxic person, okay, a bad habit or something. If this feels like a person, okay, they've been trying to bind you to people that they may be sending your way, trying to get you involved with things that you're not supposed to be involved in. This person's not aligned with you. This person will take you and bind you, trap you, and then you'll be in misery. You'll just go downhill, whatever. Like that's the kind of energy here. I feel like you could have left this. You realize that's what was going on. Okay, there was something going on that was strange about this connection that maybe you're just breaking away from it. You just realized this. You just awakened to this. Maybe for some of y'all, you realize there's something that keeps you from really succeeding or from really reaching your full potential. This don't have to be romantic. This could just be like a particular person in your life, that is binded to you as well. It doesn't have to be about magic or anything like that. For some it's like that, but here too also there's another part of this where it's just a person that still lingers around your life yet, that keeps you from really inheriting something, because you're stuck towards them or you're attached to them in some way. It's like an unhealthy thing. Okay, codependency even. All right, so yeah, 9 of Cups. All right, 9 of Cups in the placement. Sorry, y'all. I feel like with this 9 of Cups here in the placement of your 9th house is expansion. Okay, I feel like you realize that certain people can't be in your life because it's keeping you from really expanding. It's keeping you from really thriving. It's keeping you from really taking chances. It's keeping you from a lot of stuff. Okay, fire signs, it's like, maybe this was you. Maybe you were the person that was doing this. And you realize that, okay? Or you're a fire sign dealing with another fire sign, okay? Because we all have fire in our chart. Just it's what house it rules is very important to know. So some people have Aries ruling their 3rd house. Some people have Leo ruling their 10th house, whatever. But that's for another life. But I feel like fire signs, it's very much about your expansion here. It's about not just making these moves here, just expanding on your own. So, like the direction, the direction in life is changing essentially for fire signs. It's like the direction they're meant to go in is where they're being pushed towards. Some of them are already on this in this direction already, that they're going that divine path. Because we all have free will and nothing is really set in stone per se. Because spirit respects all those things, that we have free will, that we don't have to be doing something that we're fated. But there are just certain things that are undeniable, because when you do choose something and then things just don't work on that path, no matter what you do to do something differently, that path doesn't work. It's usually directing you towards the one that's going to fulfill you. Okay. Depends on the individual what they incarnated here as. What they chose to do here in the divine and here on earth. Okay, like some people have bigger roles than others. Some people have more responsibility than others. Some people are just meant to just experience life and break free from toxic relationships, clearing karmic debt. And some others are meant to work with humanity and uplift them and bring an awareness, awakening to them, being a role model. Like some people have a lot of that on their plate. Some others don't have that much. But that's like the energy here, because the 9 of Cups here, the 9, like I mentioned again, is Mars. It's very independent. So this is just what it's about right now. This is about a shift and to get your independence, get your identity back per se, get your everything that was taken from you back. Okay, there were things taken from you. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. Like things were taken from you, because you may have given it up to these people, or they were just taken without your knowledge. Okay. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords in the 10th house of your path. Okay. Your karma, your time. This is also fatherhood too. So there's something about, maybe this is something that's connected to the father. How your father goes about things. Like there's something connected to the father. How your father goes about things. Like there's something maybe very similar to how your father goes about things. Like there's something maybe very similar to how you go about things and he goes about things, whether your father was in your life or not, or there was a father figure. Don't have to be a biological father. It could be just somebody that took you under their wing and took care of you like a father and was like a father to you. Okay. Somebody I could have left early in life. I feel like there's something about a father leaving early, like exiting, crossing over or something like that, is coming through. Like exiting, crossing over or something like that, is coming through. Something about that energy where they were straight to the point, is coming through. Something about that energy where they were straight to the point. Something about that energy where they were straight to the point. Said they didn't take anything back. They said they said things. They said things in the moment, and they